Okay. Well, this video is about the pro athlete, or well, soon to be pro athlete, the draft, NFL draft linebacker, I think, or defensive end out of Missouri. And I don't remember his name right now. That's not really important. He's gay, and he is going to the NFL draft. First openly gay NFL draft prospect that we've had. And, sports media is going crazy. It's going to be a frenzy during this process. During the combine, every time we see him, the NFL draft is probably going to get a lot more viewers on it just because the LB lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community, they're going to have members that are going to really be watching. It's going to be a big to do, and especially if he goes that second day, it's going to be a big deal. Now, I don't think that he's going to go first day. He'll probably end up going second day or third day, and maybe he go undrafted. I don't know. It really depends on how he does in the combine. Anyway, the point of this is about tolerance. A person's sexual orientation is not really important in evaluating the kind of person that person is. Now, you're going to have some religions that are going to talk about sexual orientation and God hates whatever, those people out, in that church. I won't even say its name because it's down there. And they like to say a lot of racial and stereotypical comments about people that are homosexual. Okay? Sexual orientation is not important. That's between that person and the other person that they're interacting with. That does not mean that person is smarter or stupider, that they're funnier or that they're not funny, that they're bigger or that they're smaller. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. And I am offended when I hear people that are religious, or just anybody. You know what? I'm not even going to go to the religious thing. I'm just going to talk about people in general. Okay? Your opinion does not matter for them. Okay? Get out of the way. Let it happen. Let it be what it's going to be. It's not your job to go out there and tell a person how they need to be and who they need to be with and who they need to sleep with and all that kind of stuff. And the reason why I'm saying this and having this video is because it impacts our kids. So in the room, when you're sitting there and you're watching CNN or any of those other news stations, or you're watching SportsCenter, and they start talking about this, and you make your little comments, your kids are sitting there listening. Your kids are sitting there listening, and they're going to make a decision about a person based upon who they look up to, which is their parents, their heroes, the authority figure. Now you've put in their minds a perceived thought about a person based upon their sexual orientation. None of it matters. The kids should be able to make their own opinion about a person and have nothing to do with their sexual orientation. What does it matter? I still don't get it. I don't get how it would matter at all. Does not mean that you're going to do less of a job. Does not mean that you're not going to be a good enough athlete. Now, luckily, this person is a defensive player. It takes a lot of heart to play defense. And so, we're able to see him act on the field. Him being co-defensive player of the year of the SEC, that's good for him. So he's not a punk. And that's usually how they try to portray gay males. Oh, they're punks. Now, with this video, I'm not supporting an agenda. in saying, hey, we need to be pro this, pro that, and everything. I'm pro people. That's what I'm pro. Okay? You do your own business, I do my business, that's fine. What I have a problem with is little kids growing up being ostracized, set apart from the group because they're a little bit different and people can't really figure out where they go. A kid not being able to focus on their schoolwork because they're concerned with people thinking that he likes something, but they don't know what it is. Just because he's not going after the girls, that's something wrong with him. That's between him and himself, not between you and him. Or a parent treating their child in a weird way just because that child is a little bit different or sees the world differently from them. That's why this is important for me. And I think I had a video similar to this talking about a basketball player, but here we are. We're talking about something again. We're talking about this. And, you never know what's going to happen. Maybe you have a friend or a family member that you didn't even know was gay, that they are gay, and the comments that you're making is going to have an effect on them. Whatever. Again, opinions don't matter, right? But it does matter when that has impact on how someone's allowed to be able to live the life that they want to live. And it does, what they're doing does not really directly impact you. If that person is a citizen and they are operating as a citizen, then they should be able to do that. What they do behind closed doors doesn't matter, right? As long as it's not breaking any laws, like you're not hurting somebody, you're not hurting somebody. They should be able to do that, So let's bring it back home. I've gone on long today. Wow, 7 minutes, 7:40. What I'm saying is, be careful in what you say in front of your children, because you don't know the impact of what is going to happen with them. They have not been in the world long enough sometimes to understand how to deal with their emotions. So they may not be able to do the right thing. And what is the right thing? The right thing is to allow a person to be who they are and define themselves, and not let their sexual orientation define who they are. And that's what I have for today.